Recording in progress.
Hear me okay?
Yeah, okay. Kick us off, bud.
Cool. Hi, Courtney.
Hello.
First of all, what would this mean to you and the team to win this game, win a series in South Africa for the first time in 24 years, and, well, create a little bit of history?
Yeah, it's obviously massive for us. We've given an awful lot to this tour and for each other. So it means a great deal to us, and we have to go out there and express ourselves and show that tomorrow.
Would it be an even bigger achievement given the sacrifices you've had to make, the unique nature of this tour because of COVID and the restrictions that have been on you?
I think to be honest, regardless of what's happening around, I think winning against South Africa in South Africa is just a massive achievement, regardless. That's what we're going for. Obviously, the situation that we're in at the minute makes it a very different tour than what we're probably used to, but I think we've adapted well and we've got on with it.
How have you dealt with the confinement? How challenging has it been? And have you been able to get a sense of what's happening back over here and the support that you have?
Obviously that we get loads of support. I hope the guys are enjoying it. I think our kind of backroom staff and guys that are trying to help fans see what we're doing, I think they're doing a great job. I think regardless of what happens, the Lions supporters are always dedicated and so loyal, and that's what makes the Lions really, and I really do think it's incredible.
How much are you relishing the physical battle that awaits on the weekend? Because we know you're a very physical player and you pride yourself on that area of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be another pretty upfront game again this weekend, and I think especially the first half, we had a really good first half last game, so we just hope to pick that back up again and continue with that.
South Africa got the edge there in the confrontations, the physicality in that second test. Does that wrangle a little bit this week? Do you feel like there's a score to settle there?
I think they went obviously really well, morning and scrumming and stuff like that. Around the field, I think we were still very we were up there with them and stuff. But I think it's the little nuanced things, penalties and stuff like that. We can't give them an in to kind of impose themselves in the maul and the scrum and stuff like that. So if we can get them moving around, that's going to help us.
And it was a bit fractious, wasn't it, that second test? A few incidences. How important will discipline be, and how do you approach the balance of being physical but not getting drawn into that?
I mean, obviously, there's very legal ways in rugby to be physical, and again, we showed that in the first half. Second half, we got it wrong. We're looking to correct our kind of mistakes and. Like you said, yes, and the discipline is a massive part of that.
And finally, from me, how much more is to come from the Lions? Have we seen the best of you guys on this tour yet?
No, I don't think we have. I think this weekend's really exciting. Obviously, it's a pretty new team, but I think we're very excited to get out there and kind of put what we can do on the pitch.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Courtney, picking up on that, what do you have to do to make sure that you do put your best out on the pitch this weekend?
I think we can't get too caught up in the niggle of stuff and scrapping and all that stuff, because it just slows down the game and it doesn't really help us. We like a high tempo game. We're a fit team. We want to run around. We want the ball in hand and stuff like that. So we can't get caught up in that, and we need to try and speed the game up as much as we can.
On a personal level, you're going to start all 3 test matches. Given the quality in the squad, how proud does that make you?
Yeah, it's obviously a massive kind of honour for me, and a really big goal of mine to start a test for the Lions, and to be able to get 3 is, it's amazing. It really is. But that's not my, that's one of my goals, but that's not my job. Come this weekend, my job is get out there and give what I can give to the team. and that's what I aim to do.
The back row's been together for all 3 test matches. How much has that helped keeping that continuity to enable you to work as a unit?
Yeah, I think we've gotten on really well. We've got a really good balance, and we work and play together well. So we complement each other, and it's great to be able to go through the series knowing and being able to work off each other like this.
You knew the Box were going to be good. I mean, they are the world champions, obviously, but have you been surprised at how good they've been as a unit, given how little time they had together before this series?
No, I don't think so. I think they've, as a team, they've been together a long time, and it's not going to take them long to get back to what they want to do and how they want to play. And obviously, it's been very impressive considering the confinement on them and stuff going on behind the scenes. But they're a great outfit, and I'm not surprised at all to see them playing well.
Peter Steph-Totoy, of course, is out injured, which means Franco Mostert goes to the blind side. How does that change them?
It doesn't change it massively. He's obviously a probably slightly better line-out threat. So yeah, we need to pay attention to that and make sure we deal with it.
Of course, Cobus Reinach was a teammate of yours at Northampton. Very fine player, but a very different player to Faf de Klerk. What does South Africa get from having him as a scrum half this week?
A lot of speed, yeah, some serious pace. Yeah, I mean, when he was with us, he scored some pretty ridiculous tries, and he certainly looks for the intercept. So, but Biggs played with him as well, so he's going to know what's coming at the weekend also. But yeah, great player, and great to see him get a shot.
I was going to mention the interceptions. I mean, obviously, he was a one-man highlight reel at one point for you. Is that something that you have to be wary of when you're playing against a man like that, or do you just have to trust the process?
No, so you certainly have to be wary of it because that's what he's going to be looking for, and because he's got so much pace, you can be giving it to the right man and he can still get in the way, kind of thing. So you do have to be aware of it. You can't let it put you off what you want to do in your game plan, obviously. But you have to be prepared for it, and you have to probably adjust accordingly.
How does it feel, Courtney, knowing that you've got one more training session and one more 80 minutes on this tour? You've put so much of your life into the last few months to be ready, yet here we are. We're now down to the final 2 days of it. Yeah,
it's pretty crazy. It's kind of, I mean, tours are always the same. They feel like you've been there forever, but they fly by at the same time. It's very strange, but yeah, last team run today, and big hit out tomorrow, and then it's all done. So yeah, I mean, it makes it easier to just put it all out there on the field tomorrow and give everything you got.
Thank you, Courtney.
Thank you.
Hi, Courtney. How are you doing? All right.
Hi, mate. Good.
You mentioned there sort of Northampton connection. Dan Biggers obviously started all 3 tests as well. How do you feel he's gone, and what will he give you tomorrow, do you think?
Yeah, I think he's gone great. Obviously, the kind of quality we've got in that position shows how well he's gone, how well he's playing, and he gives us unbelievable accuracy and a massive voice and experience on the pitch. So again, he'll have a massive role to play tomorrow.
And just you talked about the 3 tests. If somebody had told you back in February and March, Courtney, with the injuries you were battling, you had played all 3 tests for the Lions in July and August, what would you have said?
I'd have said I need to get picked first, but I don't know. I mean, I didn't have much faith that I was going to get on the tour, considering I was injured when the team got announced and was still kind of 3 weeks away from playing. But as soon as I did get the call up, I have faith in myself that I could get myself into a position and form enough to be a contender for either role, second row or 6th on tour.
Final one from me. 3 very big, you mentioned the line-out, but 3 very big South African locks there. They caused some disruption in that line-out in the second half. Are you expecting more of the same tomorrow?
Yeah, definitely. I think, again, it was a game of 2 halves, and we got got the spoils in the first half and they did in the second half. So again, I'm expecting a back and forth battle. We need to call well and make sure our duel's on point to be able to win the ball.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Courtney, can I ask you about the way South Africa can sometimes put the squeeze on teams and the experience of being on the pitch when that happens and the mental challenge of trying to turn that around? How can you prepare for if they do start getting a roll and they start getting penalties and they start getting the nudge of the scrum? How are you guys preparing to try and turn that around if the game goes that way? Because they seem so unstoppable when they go that way.
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously they came with a clear game plan last game, and that was to slow the game down. I think we're a really fit team. We want to move the ball. We want to play a lot. And the second half of the first test, we showed that if we do that, they're going to struggle to keep up with us, and it affects their scrum and mauling and stuff like that. But their strategy paid off in the second test. They were able to slow it down, and when they're not tired, they're going to scrum well. They're big, strong men, and they're going to maul well. And especially when you're giving them penalties and the area battle's so heavily contested, they're going to get some joy.
I ask you about Jack Conan. A lot of people were looking for change in the back row, but Byrne has got that continuity we talked about earlier. What's he been like as a teammate, as a squad mate? He's a very different kind of number 8 to what you've been playing with England, maybe with Billy. How have you found playing with him, and what does he bring to the table?
Yeah, I think he's an unbelievable player, and it goes to show again probably the strength of and quality of player in his position to be able to play all three and start all three tests is testament to himself and the form he's on, and he fully deserves his spot. And yeah, he's not a number 8 like Billy per se, but he is similar to a lot of the number 8s here, which are fast, mobile number 8s that make an impact in the carry, and that's what he's been doing great.
Thank you.
Hi, Courtney. You referred to not wanting to get involved in the niggle this week. Is there a sort of and will that take some doing given the stakes, conscious effort, etc.? And also, how much have you as a squad watched any of the Olympics? And is there anyone who's given you particular inspiration or lift in that?
Myself, I haven't watched any Olympics at all this year for whatever reason. I'm not sure. Probably because I'm not home and it's not around like it is when you are back home and stuff like that. We're just in a hotel kind of here, minding our own business kind of thing. But yeah, it's obviously going to be tough, and it will be a conscious effort to stay out of that kind of dogfight and that kind of niggle, because I'm imagining that's what they're going to want to bring again. So it's going to make like you said, take a conscious effort to leave it alone, get back to what we're doing. Trying to bring tempo into the game.
So they can win the fight if you win the game.
Yeah, they can, mate. They can throw the handbags around as much as they like, as long as we can get that ball out and play some rugby.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Courtney.
Cheers, mate.